Good morning, computer.
Good morning, Commander.
Activate stream.
Done, Commander.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is to you, wherever you are. Prospero, Thunderchild, logging in for the evening. Glad to see everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to be playing City Skylines 2 today. I'm going to be creating all kinds of traffic disasters and questionable zoning choices and all of that goodness. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Hope everyone's doing well. I did adjust some sound settings, so I hope that that's working. I'm having trouble finding out if it is or isn't. So we'll just see how that goes. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get going. Alright, so let's get started.
Done, Commander.
Alright, so I was thinking about loading into one or two of the old cities, but I was also thinking about loading into one of the newer cities as well. Haven't decided yet. So I think I really might be feeling a new map. I really might be feeling that. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Let's see if there's any new maps posted. I might be feeling this Lake Wanaka over here in New Zealand. I might play that map. It looks interesting. I feel like a nice resort town. Cape Kelvin looks pretty good too. All right. We're going to do Lake Wanaka. I feel like I want to try and give this a shot. Not compatible with my game version. May not work properly. What game version does it need? I thought I had Skylines fully updated. Let me go ahead and close it out real quick. It shouldn't take more than a moment to run an update. See if it's me or if it's the mod. No, it says I'm fully updated. Load back in. It takes all about 2 seconds to load the game. I am on the most up-to-date. So I think it might just be the map requires an older version. Which is fine. That happens. And I hope you don't mind my choice in music tonight. I wasn't feeling the Skylines radio. Simply put, I'm going to enjoy some of the RPG music. I know that I'm Bethesda and Blizzard have both come out and said that we could use their music without threat of copyright and all of that. I might swap over to some of their stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I love that old town Tristram, Diablo 2 Tristram music. I could listen to that on loop for hours. Let's see here. Go back into maps. Yeah, I was really wanting to do this map, but I don't think it's gonna let us. Uninstalling. Mods just not compatible. Okay. Well, they need to update that map to be compatible. Let's do by last updated, because obviously we can't play on an unupdated map. It was a beautiful map, and I don't want to do a map that's already got roads on it. I was kind of eyeballing Summer Isles on the previous screen loadout. I'm not really seeing anything that catches my eye. And I definitely am not going to just click on a random map that doesn't show the picture. Not compatible. The idea of playing on a fort is interesting. Carthage. Very nice. Cape Town, South Africa. Alright. We'll see if it'll load. It's interesting that it already gave me the loadout. I might delete the streets and start fresh. All right. I guess it doesn't necessarily really matter if someone's already put some of the roads in. I like to put my own in, but we're gonna need to unlock that sewage plant like right away. Unless I can export it, which I don't think the game's gonna let me. Most unfortunate. Getting close to that first milestone. All right. Unlocked that row housing that I was waiting for. It's a fun map, but I think the biggest issue I have with it is that things are already predetermined where to go. And that's just not jiving with me. I think we're going to try Coral Riches. North American. Got access to all the good stuff. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with. Ooh, I like that name. We'll keep that name too. Radio volume. Turn the game volume down, see if that helps. Alright. Oh, not bad. We'll build like the big city like right in here. Right off of the water. They'll have a beachfront. A nice kind of boardwalk thing going on. Probably stay away from the quay walls. Very flat map. And if there's any one thing that we've learned, it's that Prospero likes flat terrain. I like it. I like it a great deal. The only downside being is sewage. All right, here we go. Brand new city. City of Ravensworth. We're going to cut our teeth. This one's definitely going to be a resort town. Excuse me a second. We're going to change that music too. It's bothering me. Nope. There we go. I do not think I'm going to do a boardwalk around here. I don't know. We'll see. One, two, three. Right there is where I want it. Oh, I knew I had done that for a reason. My bad. Started counting from the wrong direction. Stroke or something. I can't see straight worth a damn tonight. There we go. Take these edges off. Perfect. It's making the OCD happy, this map is. Now, I don't necessarily want people's backyards lining up against this water. with the road right there. All right. Very nice. Uh-oh. How'd you mess that up, Prospero? Yeah, and we'll leave this and we'll put something right here. Not sure if it'll be the fire station or the police station or what. Very nice. Now, is this going to be a neighborhood or town or the main city? That's the real question. It's definitely going to end up becoming a suburb at some point, because we're going to put the main city right up here on this beach. But we also need to find out where the wind is coming from. Industry's going to go right here. It's a big island. With one break going through it. There's a fair amount of wind. I think I might try it. I've never done a solar plants before. I don't know. Definitely probably at the start. Might change it up later. We've got some good water here. Worry about fixing that later. Is that a terrain flaw? No, it's perfectly flat. Why is it doing that? It's gotta be this road being off. Something's off. Alright, the water pump's hooked up. We need a place to dump our sewage, and there's nowhere to really dump it. That should be enough to get us started while we figure this zoning stuff out down here. I think I just went about it the wrong way when I put it in. But I also can't deny it. There's probably something going on over here with the map that I cannot physically see. Alright, well, whatever it is, it's gone. And I just realized that I made a mistake in my layout. And I've already zoned some of it in. It's really irritating. So I have a choice. I can leave it or go back and make everybody mad. Because I forgot to offset this line right here for the future expansion of this road. Like I did here with this one. But this is going to end up being a suburb, and it's not going to be as important as getting the roads right when we build the huge big city over here. So I'm trying to figure out if it really does matter to me that much. Because we got this interstate going through here and halfway around here. So I'm thinking that this is going to end up becoming an intersection. And I'm going to wrap the interstate back around and connect it here. And people can bypass driving through the city by just coming around this way. We're going to put all of the important stuff out here. All right. I think I'm gonna fix it. I think it's gonna drive me up the wall. So I'm gonna have to beg forgiveness. It'll be easier to redo this side of the road than it will be to do this side. So we're just gonna redo this, even though it is what it is. Oh yes. Time for a shameless plug. So, as the bot has reminded me, don't forget to hit the buttons to tell the algorithms I'm doing a good job. End of shameless plug. Back to screwing up my city. Alright. We're gonna redo this. I know everyone's mad. Oh, you are the worst. I know it. How did I measure this out? Let's see. 1, 2, with it going to the edge. So 1, 1, 2, and the road goes here. This song here that's playing reminds me of Law and Order. Dun 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 dun. I screwed that up. Although that's kind of neat look, kind of right there where it has a median for just a few feet at the intersection. All right. I think the last few hours are starting to catch up with me. So I am going to try and post this with the expansion of the road in mind. Now I know it fits like this. So if I run it back to here. Oh, I could just barely see that blue line. Get it lined up just right. And I think that's a straight line. So if we put it right here, it should theoretically fit when the road upgrades. And it's still listed as connected. Nice. We'll have to see how that works out. In the meantime, I'm gonna plan ahead here for the extension, which we're gonna put right here. So if we're putting the extension here, we'll start the zoning 4 squares over. So on the 4th square, we will zone something. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will zone in a business right there. And that should take care of that. Look at me, planning ahead. Okay. Ugh, a landfill. No, we're just gonna keep exporting our trash for now. I don't like placing landfills this early in the game. Oh, let me turn that snapping back on. This is supposed to be off. This road's gonna expand this way. So if we place it right here, it leaves room for the road to expand. Except we're planning to expand this road to the left. So it has to be placed on the right. We're gonna have to move it later. The only other option would be to put it right here. And actually, it would just pretty much fit. Because if we run this road across here, it doesn't get in the way of the cemetery. We could back this up so it's kind of centered too. We don't have that odd little strip of zoning. Oh goody, cheap viewers. Thank you for dropping your ad on my channel. Let's see here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's swing the old band hammer, I think. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. Banned. Banning bots. It's useless, but it's still fun. I know they'll just make another account. I don't care. I need to get a sound effect for when I ban. I gotta figure out what it's gonna be, though. Just missed my target. And I'm wasting money. That did it. It connected. And it's close enough that this kind of looks okay. So, there we go. If I was streaming World of Warcraft and banned somebody, I know which sound effect I could use. But I'm not streaming WoW. I like WoW. I just don't think anybody would be interested in watching me play it. Huzzah. We could we could stop trying to plan these roads. We can actually just build them now. Time for upgrades. Somebody left that in the way. Look at that. That pre-planning worked out nicely with that building. Can't say the same for up here, though. I can't wait. You know, one thing that I would really like to see is for when you have these driveways that spawn in, that they actually got rid of the curb right here. It wouldn't, I don't think it would take that much. It just kind of make it so it adds in a little ramp driveway type situation. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Alright. The road is right here. Do. Alright, the rock musician's definitely living right off the water, so make room, peoples. He's buying out your houses. This is where we're going to put Celebrity Row, I think. At least for now. Centrally located for your convenience. A school. Escuela. Turn off. There we go. I hate that anarchy keeps coming on by default, and I know what's doing it too. I made a automated some commands for the stream. One of the commands is turning anarchy on and off. And I'll have to fix that. Alright, well, we got some decent road hierarchy going on here. We got the school in place. Hopefully it won't be like the other stream that we had where we burnt the school down. We're looking at a 10 million, and I'll probably expand over here, to be honest. Maybe around this lake too. I'll probably end up with this 21 mil to buy it's a pretty decent footprint. We'll probably end up having to buy these squares out here just for the shipping, but we'll get there. As soon as we unlock some parks, we're going to put in a bunch of them. When we run this interstate through here, it's going to wreck all these businesses. But the trade-off is going to be that we're going to get so much of this developed, these businesses will have plenty of places to move. Oh, thank you. I very much appreciate that. I'm rather proud of it. So thank you. It's kind of funny. I was actually playing Pathfinder earlier tonight, and I was joking around about the beard. I was describing a wizard, and I, of course, described my own beard when I was running the wizard. And I was bragging about it just a little bit, just for the fun of it. I was like, "This majestic beard," and as I was stroking it, it was a lot of fun. Are you familiar with Pathfinder? That's not too bad. Oh, it's basically like Dungeons and Dragons. It's pretty much the same thing, except it's a different brand. It's like the difference between Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios. Yeah. Yeah, City Skylines 2 takes not commitment, but it takes a little bit of time to sit down and play. You have to have time to do it because it just takes a while to do. But you know what I find works best for me when I'm not streaming? Obviously, when I'm streaming, I'm sitting down and I have the time to do it. But I think what I do is I sometimes, when I'm playing on an offline city, which is a city I built offline when I'm not streaming, I'll pick like a little project, just a little neighborhood. I'll make a little neighborhood here, little neighborhood there, and then I have to set an alarm clock to force myself to get off of the game. Otherwise, I'll sit here for hours and just rot away and get bed sores. So that would not be good. Have to actually go to work and get a job and make money. I mean, gosh darn it. I mean, why anybody would want to do that, I have no idea. I don't like this. I feel like this far out, the grid would dissolve. I don't think that... There we go. Just need millions of viewers and get paid playing, I guess. So actually I did the math. And keep in mind, I have no delusions whatsoever about making millions of dollars streaming. I do not have the body for OnlyFans. I know that's a huge disappointment out there, but I just don't. And I do not have the body to make money that way, and I definitely do not have the I don't have the personality and the what's it called? I'm not quick-witted enough, I think, to make a lot of money as one of those hardcore streamers that are always playing the first-person shooters, and they're just like, they get lots and lots of viewers because they're just that good at the game. I'm not that good at the game, so I have no delusions whatsoever about making even a single dollar off of streaming. So I that beard will get me paid. Oh, that's such a nice thing to say. I definitely don't have the I don't see myself ever making a lot of money streaming. I'm not even monetized. I qualified to monetize a little while ago, but I'm not going to monetize for now because it's more of a mental thing for me than it is a oh look at me type situation. I don't want to kid myself into thinking I'll make money doing this. I'm mostly here because I like to game and I want to talk to other people who like the same games I like, and that's why I'm here. And yeah, well, I work night shift. So I work I'm a 911 operator, and because I work night shift, I try to maintain my sleep schedule even when I'm off. Like right now, I am on not necessarily vacation, but I took some time off because my wife needed to handle some doctor stuff, so I'm staying home and helping take care of her. So technically I'm on vacation, but not really. But you get what I'm saying. I'm home. And even now, I am maintaining my sleep schedule because I do not want to mess it up. So with that being said, I have no delusions about making any money doing this. I just want when I work and I maintain my sleep schedule like this, I end up spending a great deal of time by myself while my family is sleeping. My kids and my wife are sleeping. I have no one to talk to, so I stream so I can talk to other gamers and hang out and just chill. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm building. Plus, building relaxes me. And I need to relax, especially after the butt whooping I got on Hearts of Iron 4 this past week. You gotta be pretty... Oops. I see what I did here. You gotta be pretty talented to lose against the computer in Hearts of Iron 4 like I did. Not sure how much further out this way I want to go. I might kind of pretend that this road is coming this way and then cut this town off this way. Kind of leave this forest here intact and build around it, maybe. That might be what I do. I've already put this road here though, so I might as well finish this part out. Maybe make like a cul-de-sac that comes over in here. Right up against this tree line, maybe. this far out of the city, I guess the exact measurements are not as important as they were on the inner part. Now the other thing that I could do, we need to put the high school in, so we could set it right in here in this corner with the park, or not the park, but the football field, like either coming this way or right up this way against the forest. I don't know. Or I could delete these 3 roads right here and then sneak it in right here. And we're definitely installing a fire department like right now before something important burns down. I shot the sheriff, but I missed the deputy. We're gonna put you right there, I think. Actually, I think it'll fit better here and we'll only disturb one house. Beautimus. Almost as if it was planned. Alright, we're gonna extend this alleyway like this. And we'll be able to put the park in and run a sidewalk. Catch me another one. Oh no. No, the mods are on. Why isn't this one working? There it is. Ooh, that was close. I thought I was gonna have to reload here for a minute. We're gonna make these very close together. I have an idea. Call me crazy. Now, theoretically, we should be able to sneak this park in. Except we haven't unlocked parks until the next level. But that's okay, we've planned for the park to go there. Flower bushes. Alright, let's see here. It's a little better. You know what we could do? We could spread these out and put a tree in between each bush. Alright, zoning tool, no zoning. Oops, okay. We'll do it the other way. There we go. That should make it so that way these spawn facing forward. Nope, they're still spawning there. We'll do no zoning at all. No zoning. Still trying to do it that way. The only thing I can figure is we dezone this one strip here. And hopefully get a house that pops up. I do not think we need the stoplight right here, so we're going to get rid of that. I am going to put a four-way stop sign there, though. Alright, medical clinic is fully upgraded now. And we're gonna sneak a park in right behind it, so that'll be nice. There's the milestone we needed to put the park in. Beautiful. Not quite enough room here, but
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe.
well, I don't think we're in any danger with the fire way over there.
And remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Oops. Can't quite fit that, can I? Had hoped. I can run an alley, though. Yeah, it didn't work. That's okay. Looks better like this anyway. Trees. I want some oak trees. just won't fit. We could do bushes though. Boy, so much fun doing all this work right here by the hospital. Landscaping, line tool. Spruces don't fit. What about birch? So trees in general just won't fit, so we'll just have to do bushes.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Drat. You can fit them with anarchy. And I have anarchy. I think the biggest concern I have is yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I just was trying to do it without anarchy, that's all. But you're absolutely right. You could totally plant these trees here. Which is kind of what I wanted to do. There's our oak trees. DJ Coolmaster, good to see ya. It's going well. Just had a, I was just telling the chat or about a Pathfinder session I had earlier. To be honest, you should be able to do that without anarchy. And you're right. I think that you should. I also think, well, I have nothing to base it off of, but because I don't crash very often at all anyway, but I was thinking that I wanted to give the game the least amount of excuses possible to have any issues from anarchy or any other method of modding. But I don't think that there's a problem with I don't know what I'd fill in back here, but we'll see how it grows in. I don't like it. I'll probably come back to it. This neighborhood's gonna need a park as well. So if we put the play park and the plaza down here, we could put the dog park and a plaza up here. Well, it's good to see you, DJ. Yeah, some people are taking a break from it, and it's understandable. I personally love it, but I was thinking about it today. I was like, well, what am I going to stream when I come online today? And I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I don't think people want to watch me get my butt handed to me in Hearts of Iron 4 again. So, I've run 2 Hearts of Iron 4 sessions in a row on stream. Lost both of them. I won a game offline just yesterday. But I decided that it would be better to play City Skylines. There we go. It would be better to play Skylines and take a break from Hearts of Iron 4 and then come back to it later. So. Oh, yeah. there. Okay, well, we're going to do small park then. It's good that they refunded people for beachfronts and the Ultimate Edition, though. Yes and no. I think, here's the thing. I paid for the Ultimate Edition, and I'm happy that, yes, they're going to release extra content for me. And I'm happy that people who felt unsatisfied will be getting their money back. With that being said, it's... as a big fan of Skylines 1 and a optimistic fan of Skylines 2, it doesn't bode well for the company. I want the devs to keep getting paid. They're not going to get paid if they're... I mean, if they have to keep giving out refunds, it's not boding well. So I want them to keep working on the game, and I'm concerned that they... and I have no reason to feel concerned, but because I have no inside knowledge. I'm just a nobody. But I am concerned, and I don't want them to give up on the game. They gave up on Star Trek Infinite, which admittedly I've only streamed once on stream, but I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I actually love Stellaris. Streamed Stellaris multiple times. And was very excited when they announced Star Trek Infinite. So I was very saddened to hear that they were discontinuing Star Trek Infinite. Why does it keep doing this to me? Anyway, I don't want to see Skylines go the same way that Star Trek Infinite went. So... well, but I get that, Machina. I think it was poor wording on my part, and I was trying to correct it. So... I know that they've already been paid. It's more along the lines of if they don't make enough money on it, they can't employ more developers to keep fixing the game and putting out newer content. That's what I'm trying to say. So, hopefully it's just a one-time thing, but yeah. And DJ, yes, slightly disappointed. I think in a way, yes, I might be able to get behind that, based off of, I could see why people would be disappointed. Was I disappointed? I don't think so. I kind of knew what it was going to be going into it. I had watched a lot of videos of people who had tested it. I knew that, oh, it was only going to be a couple buildings with multiple types of buildings for those 4 buildings or whatnot. So I don't think I was particularly surprised by it. I was just glad. For me, it wasn't so much about the buildings as it was about getting modding into the game. I think modding has breathed a fresh breath of life into the game. So, alright, we're going to unlock that. I need to unlock the water facilities like right now. It is a huge concern for me. So, the question is, where are we going to put it? It's going to service the entire city. I might sneak it in right here, I think. Because if I remember correctly, the wind, it's going to be ground pollution anyway, but these things smell because I actually know, because I actually used to live near one. But I think I'm gonna buy this plot of land right here and put the water facility out here. So let's do that. We're gonna install it right here. And we're gonna buy these 2 tiles to do it. The other thing we need to do is, oh, I guess I can't build manually. I do have to unlock it. So we need to unlock highways too. Intersections we can build manually for right now. So I need to take a quick bio break. Nature calls. I'm human. I'm sorry. I know you want me to sit here and keep building stuff. I need literally 60 seconds. So let me go let some water off, and then we'll work on the waste treatment facility. Ironic, right? All right. Give me 60 seconds. Thank you for your patience. I do feel like this got louder. It probably messed up the setting on this. Turn it down a little. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, I saw that, and that was another thing that made me concerned, was the announcement of the additional delays. So I'm concerned because I really think they have a good game here. I know some people will think I'm just fanboying, but I truly, truly do. I think it just needs some polish. The way I see it, you know, everybody wants to be included in a beta. When they announce betas for games, everybody wants to try the beta and play it. Everybody's hoping to get that beta ticket. And I'm just an optimistic kind of guy. I see it as if we have been invited to the beta. Honestly and truly. I don't know how else to describe it. This game is definitely feels like a beta game, version of a game, and that's okay. You know? Yes, we've paid for it, but I don't know. It's still like I stream this game And, you know, I used to play Skylines 1 all the time on stream and stuff like that. You know, I still would take this game over Skylines 1, and I know not everybody agrees with me on that, but I feel like I can make the roads in this game so much prettier, even without a mod, in 2 than I can with 1. I can do a better job. So I feel like I can make the cities look nicer. But to me, it's worth it. So that might have been a good approach. I think they were just a little too optimistic and hopeful about how the game would be received. I don't know how else to put that. So I think they were hoping for it to turn out better than it did. All right. Now, I know that my friend loving this is going to say that I need to do this a certain way, so we're going to do it his way here. For maximum efficiency. This is not going to quite fit. It needs to come up approximately 3 units. The only Paradox game that seems to be in a good spot for release is Life by You. And I've never played Life by You. I don't even think I've heard of it. Never even heard of it. But I'm a huge fan of Stellaris. I think I made a critical error here. I think vehicles are going to start coming down this neighborhood road. I might make it... isn't there a way I can ban traffic on this road without a mod? I could put a stoplight here, and that might discourage people from using it. And one here. And it won't affect my traffic. They're releasing it in June. Let's take a look at it. It's the sim rival they were developing, and the game's development has been leading by the guy who ran Sims 2 and 3 Second Life. Okay. Alright, the town has its own water treatment facility. And I think for the most part, people are avoiding driving this way, which is making me happy. Nope, here comes all the traffic. Why are so many fire trucks coming into my town? Or they're returning from going out on a fire call, maybe. We actually have a fresh water source here too, I think. So, I don't know if this is close, if it's too close. I don't know if we're going to pollute this water source or not. Hopefully not. Oh, okay. Oh my god, man. I didn't remember you had a stream now. Oh. I'm 2 hours doing a tank chair. Tank character? Oh, tank character. Oh, you're making a tank character for Pathfinder? It was actually meant to release 2 weeks earlier than Skylines 2, but they decided to delay it twice and stopped pre-orders. So, okay. Well, I don't know what to say. I wish that wasn't the case. That makes me sad. But I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I have an idea here. What if we ran a street like this? And then like that. We can curve this around here. Oh my goodness, get some sleep, man. You don't have to watch me. I mean, I appreciate it. I always like having watchers, but it's like I was just telling a group of people just a little while ago. It's not like I'm gonna ever be any super awesome streamer. You're not missing much. Go get some sleep. Don't waste your health on my account. Shh. See you later. Get some rest. Be good. Alright. Let's get rid of this pollution before it gets any worse. can I link you a YouTube short on life? Thank you for asking, first of all. And DJ, I think that we have known each other long enough that I trust you to not send me a link to pornography. So yes, I will accept your link. So let's take a look at it. Go ahead and send it to me and I'll pull it up. And we'll just watch we'll watch it together.
I just got to.
Okay. Let's see here. We're going to do a screen capture. All right. Let's see what he has to say.
Play Life by You early thanks to Paradox Tectonic, and this is everything you need to know. Life by You is an upcoming open world life simulation game with no loading screens. In the character creator, you can fully customize any kind of person you want, not just with the way that they look, but also their traits. You can even preset their career, which level they're at, and their backstory. So there are no rabbit holes in Life by You. That means live careers, which are incredibly fun. You can go to restaurants, even with supermarkets. You actually have to go to each individual food display to get what you want. The level of realism is insane. From my first playthrough, I'd say the level of customization is the best thing, especially with giving them a backstory and the different levels to personality customization. Life by You is coming out in early access on the 4th of June. You guys let me know what you think. I just got to play Life by You early thanks to Paradox Tectonic.
It looks promising. I've never been much on Sims and stuff like that. So it looks promising. But like Sims, Second Life, stuff like that, that's never really been entirely my specific game. But to each their own. And that's good. That's the way it needs to be. Almost. Almost again. The game is also intended to be highly moddable. Every single feature can be edited and played around with in the game. That's one thing I have to say that Paradox is getting right, is the ability to let us mod the games. I have been a long time gamer. My body shows it. But been gaming a long time, and not all games are mod friendly. And I really, really think Paradox is getting it right on that front. So. Yeah. set this for straight roads and keep on keeping on. And I'm less concerned about the roads being perfect on this, well, not this side of town, but this far out. I'll read the chat in 2 seconds. You know how I get sometimes. I gotta just concentrate on the roads. I did hear it ding, so I do know that you posted something. Just 2 seconds. Because sometimes Prospero's dumb like that. You love your grids, don't you? I kind of. So here's the thing. And let me show you let me show you my reasoning here. All right. And I realize what I'm about to show all right. Perfect example. This is a very small town. There we go. It's just like, even in this very, very, very small town, they still run a grid. And yes, they do have neighborhoods, but they still have like little grids and stuff around in their neighborhoods. And then over here, across the water, you have a larger city that uses grids. But even down here by the waterfront, you have a mixture, but then you have grid too. And my thought process was something similar. Well, this is a bad example right here, but my thought process was something similar to this, where I'm going to have more neighborhoods back in here like this, but then lots of offshooting neighborhoods like right here. And that's what I'm trying to do. So that's what I'm trying to do when it comes to right here. So, and this is going to end up being a suburb. The actual big city is going to end up being over here on this waterfront. So I plan on putting the major metropolitan area right here. It's probably going to be one of my biggest cities yet, because I have such a large area set aside for the high rises. So this is going to be more of a outlying suburb. I intend to grow the city around this lake right here and connect it here, making this area industrial and putting maybe the a port here and a port here, and then of course the city here, and then growing the suburbs around here, and then finding somewhere to fit in the airport and all of the other stuff outlying. I'm going to run this interstate through this town eventually. So we're going to demolish parts of the town when the interstate comes through, because that's just how cities and towns evolve. And I'm going to bring it around and connect it again out here. So I'm going to build an interstate like loop that just loops around everything. But for now, this town and all the people who live in this town have no idea that there's going to be a city over here. They're just living their happy little town life, and they're just expanding their little town. But one day, the government's going to decide to run this interstate around and connect it to over here for the big city, so that you can bypass the city. I can't remember if I showed you my updated screenshots of the last city you made. You showed them to me when we were talking a while back. I do not think that you have showed me anything recent. You are welcome to send them and we can take a look at them. If you want to show me what you've been working on, show me your city. You can send them to me in Discord or that way. All right, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna highlight our good friend DJ Coolmaster, and we're going to take a look at his cities. Not bad. Not bad, DJ. It's looking good. I really like what you've done with this harbor right in here. And I like that you've mixed in like a low density residential here. Here's another angle. You have a very nice city. DJ, have you seen my 3 main cities? If I'm not mistaken, I think that I have a city on this exact same map. On this one. Ooh. What kind of spaghetti do you got going on here? Good Lord. I think my wife made me a pasta dish that looked like this once. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful intersection. It is. And please don't for a minute think that I was making fun of you. I was trying to laugh with you. So if I hurt your feelings, I apologize, but I do. I was just commenting on how complicated it looks. But I like this intersection right here. Ooh, I'd get in an accident if I tried to drive through that. And see, I tease because I'm just not that great of a driver. Very nice. Very nice. Love it. Yeah, I would imagine so. Whoops. All right. Now, the really interesting thing is are we going to put in medium density right here and build the neighborhoods all around it? And I think I actually will do that. Well, while we're looking at that, let me show you. Let me save this game. We're going to do a new stream build. Or Ravensworth, that's right. I forgot that that's what we decided. Ravensworth Township for now, because it's definitely not a city. And then let me, I want to show you Blackwood City, because I'm not sure if you've seen it recently. Oh, the spine is cracking today. All right. Here is Blackwood. I'm sorry if you've had to visit in the middle of winter. There's Central Park that I built. And across here is the college town. Stop me if I've already shown this to you. This is the college campus I have. And then obviously the college campus spawned in a whole town around it because, you know, kids need a place to go to school, and I got some low density college dorms all around the school here. I got a mixed shopping district over here. And then a cruise ship port for everybody coming and going on the cruise ships from the city. Across the water, way over there, is a small township with the nuclear power plant that is powering the entire city. Also, our prison, and the prisoners all work at the landfill and the incineration plant to help provide services to the city. And then this is the small town that supports all. This is where all the guards live and all the nuclear power plant workers live. So I got a small little vacation-y type town right here. When you're at ground level, it actually hides the whole rest of the city. You can't see anything around. You just get a view of the mountain. You get a little township down here. So it's very nice. You don't have to look at any of the other ugly features. And I did a lot of that. I tried to hide the some of the big city stuff from these tiny little townships, so you get that small town feel. You get that small town feel, you know, being far removed. And then this is obviously the town I started with. So this was the town I built to raise money to build everything else. So this is where you start off, obviously, when you start the game. So this is a medium-sized out town that just kind of grew into the suburb for this. Over here is a community college campus that services the entire city. I had to just keep stacking community colleges, but I tried to do it in such a way that it looked like it was just one big campus that the students could walk through. And then, of course, dormitories, the airport and stuff. And that's just kind of over here is a farming town. I plan on adding more of these all around. So I wanted to fill in kind of all of this with farms and stuff, but I just haven't gotten to it. That's kind of tedious. And ADHD me, not ADHD, but ADD me does not handle tedious very long. So yeah. So it started off with just this town right here, And then they got the rail yard and stuff like that. And then they built a quarry, and then they got the rail yard to ship all the quarry stuff out. And it just kind of grew from here. And then they had one little college over here, and it just blew up. And then they built this. And then we put the power plant in. This city was built, and then the university town over here was built. So that's how it ended up. Oh, thank you, Machina. I really appreciate that. And this is just one. I have the other one. Let me show you this one. This is Bedford Heights. And Bedford Heights is a mountain town that grew into a big city. So Bedford Heights started off as a small town. I think it started roughly, if I remember correctly, it came in right here. So it started right here. And it just kind of grew. So we ended up building a huge dam right here. And the dam is what powers this city. This city has a dam that powers it. And we built the dam so big that it took 3 streams, 3 8-hour streams for it to fill with water while we were building the city. So we filled it up. It's a beautiful city. I really like it. Across here, on one of the streams recently, I started working on putting in a pier and whatnot. I'm gonna put more in, but this is gonna be our university and our colleges and stuff like that over here. And this city is you were commenting about my grids. Well, here is a not gridded city with little cul-de-sacs and stuff in. So it is gridded. I will say it does have a grid here, but. And then it has a little township to support all of the work and whatnot here. And then hidden back in the mountain here is a whole nother town as well. That is still in the progress of growing as well. So, still growing. And it doesn't have a lot of room for the big international airport, but it also doesn't need a lot of room because it doesn't need that much air traffic. So we settled for just having a regular airport. So that's Bedford Heights. Oh, I forgot about the little town that is on the bottom side of the, God forbid this dam ever breaks. This town will be messed up. This is, so. Let's see here. And then finally, this one, I'm not happy with the city, but there's one feature on it that I really, really loved. And it looks so good. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but every once in a while you do something that's really cool and you're just like, I got to show it to somebody. I built this city and it started off right here. And it kind of grew out. So we got suburbs over here, and then it got to high density down here, with more suburbs over here. But the thing that I really wanted to show off is right across from this university, the university students are actually able to walk down here and arrive inside the entertainment district, where I have placed almost every single leisure entertainment district-y thing down here. And it's like a tourist island. And I was really pleased with how this came out. Like, I'm still waiting for some of these trees to grow in. But really, really, really pleased with how this island has turned out. So I think it's beautiful. I hope I can do as good a job on this, on my future city, as I do with this. And I really want to take the lesson I learned when I built this. This took forever. but I really want to take this and make it a centerpiece in a major city. It's too late to put it into my other two cities I just showed you, but it's not too late to put it something like this into the city that I'm currently building. So let's see here. Not Ashland, Ravens Township. That's what it was. So back to city building. It is my intent to make that centerpiece somewhere right in here and then build the city completely around it. But I have to get this cash cow township up and running first to generate enough cash to be able to actually just sit there and build. That's an annoying soundtrack. That's a little better. Alright. I was thinking about putting a high school up here, but now that I think about it, I might put a forestry industry right here instead. At least for now. That's probably our highest density forest, except for right over here. I could probably afford to buy tiles out here, and over here, but it's not really worth it yet. And why not make money off the forest stuff right here? If I'm planning on developing this area anyway, I should at the least make money off of it. Why let it go to waste? If you guys would be so kind as to allow me a brief respite, I hear movement in my house, which means someone's out of bed. I want to check on them and make sure everything is well, especially since my wife is post-op. So I'm going to go make sure everything is well, and then I will be right back. In the meantime, we will let the forestry industry make us some money. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm about to do a thing. I'll have to wait. I can't afford it right now. My idea was to put a suction pump here, run it unattached to anything in the city, hook electricity up, run a line out here, or run a line directly into the power plant. Or not the power plant, the water plant. It's still gonna connect into the city somehow. A highway, that's how I do it. I remember now. Okay. Alright. So look, here's what we're gonna do. Let's do this. We've got the highway here. It's gonna be the fastest speed limited alley there's ever been. Oh, it didn't count as connecting, or is it because I'm paused? No, it didn't count as connecting. That's a shame. I know how I'm gonna fix this. It's just a matter of fixing it. Oh wait. All right, hold on. And we're gonna take this. The highway for the connection. We're gonna look under here. I've got a plan, yes I do. An epic plan for me. An epic plan for you. Okay. Somebody broke this. Let's fix that. Electricity from here to here. And now our pump has electricity. Alright, and now we just need a sewage line. So we're going to take these two pipes. We're not going to connect it to the city line. We're actually going to go down. Cleaning up pollution. Look at me being green. And now we're going to do is we're going to bring this in. This is going to cost me a fortune. I just want to see if this works. I'm going to delete all of this in just a second. This is just an experiment in madness. Something not connect, or is it just doesn't work? No. We have power. It has sewage. Oh, water pump polluted. Okay. I get what's going on. Alright, and then... But is it running? It is running. It is running. So it is sucking up the water. So now when we look at the water view... Yes! Oh, it's working! And it's working it quickly enough that I could probably delete it and get the refund on what's left on the money. Because I can visibly see it getting sucked in. Bye-bye, pollution. Something's going on over here. Somebody forgot to connect the power over here. Cleaning up the bay. I like it. And now I think about it, I'm going to just turn this off when I'm done and save it for when I have to increase the size of this plant. So, and I'm not too worried about that warning. That's just because I have a little nubbin. I could probably fix that to make it go away. There we go. Deleted the nubbin. Look at that. Cleaning up our pollution. Kind of proud about that one. I have other cities that could probably benefit from this method. Alright, this is all zoned. It just doesn't want to fill in because of the industry. Speed this up. Getting jobs, making money. Money, 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 money. Alright, I'm going to take a look at a macro real quick because either time is flying or I have a malfunctioning app. So we're going to take a look at it.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency.
I foresee tornadoes and fires being a problem for the city. We keep having them over here. Oh, you know what I need to do over here? We're going to connect sewage only. Oh, come on, you can do it. Oh well. It's getting there. You can already tell, because it used to be out to right here, so you can already tell it's getting sucked in. Thinking another forestry industry right here. Oh, snap. We got ourselves a fire. Fire trucks are already on scene, though. So we don't get to ride along. But that's okay. The important thing is that the fire got put out. Not that we get to ride along with the fire truck. I'm feeling a park right here. I don't see anything zoning in. Before it does, I think a park is in order. Alright, we're gonna run out of money if we don't start building something soon. Are there any power lines over here? There is not. Now we can run power from over here.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
It is time. We gonna build us a city. Oh, good Lord, look at the oil deposits. Holy moly. Goodness gracious. One of the biggest oil deposits is right where we were going to put our city too. Paradox really went all out in putting all of the resources on this map. Well, I think a temporary intersection is going to be in order here. Oops. I really don't like the idea of having industry right here, but kind of feel like we don't have much choice. I didn't think that through very well, did I? Oh, duh. I was wondering why I wasn't working. You know, I don't think we've seen any stormy weather here. I think I might go solar plant here. I'm getting a lot of sunlight. Gotta figure out how we're gonna lay the city out here. And as soon as I can afford it, buy some tiles right here to put in the industry. I think I'm gonna put the college area right here, right in between the suburbs and the city. Should we lower this into the ground? Or not like underground, but lower the level of the road? And then build all of the streets going over top of it? Or... I don't think we could plan the city out without unlocking the intersections. Could fit one right here. Traffic's gonna be a thing. Could put this one here. So that would give us the 2. We could keep the interstate running around this way and have it connect here with the one right here. Make an off-ramp in the middle for the college people. We could make an off-ramp right here. That would give 3 immediate ways on and off the interstate. We know that the interstate's going to come around here and reconnect somewhere right here. We also know there's going to be airports and stuff out here. We're going to need... This is going to turn into an intersection here, I think. But I feel like we're going to need one here to feed into the industry area. And it wouldn't be that bad to have it a little closer here because all of the right-hand traffic, it would the less buildings that are on this side of the intersection, the less, because I'm going to have to build a roundabout. Could build 2. The other thing is I could just build a regular town right here and upgrade it. Let's raise taxes.
Double the taxes, triple the taxes, squeeze every last drop out of those insolent musical peasants.
All right. We're gonna need to take a lot of stuff to unlock a solar plant. Stored in batteries during daytime and fed into the network during nights. Solar plant, but we are getting our first bit of rainy weather. Even though the sky appears to... It's raining with the sun out. Very interesting. We're starting to see more people do that too. Oh, time to add a new mansion over here. I don't know if it'll fit, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fit right here. There we go. Who's our film actor? Charles Parker. The film actor works at the elementary school. That's interesting. Must be doing the film Undercover Cop teacher movie. What that Schwarzenegger did. I forget the name of it though. Kindergarten Cop. That's what it is. Kindergarten Cop. To the depths. Doesn't work like the water pumps in Skylines 1. Ooh, alright. I didn't even see that coming. Guess I should have. Drat. Perfect. Not bad. I might revisit this later. I don't like the way this looks. should hook up power and water for the new industrial park. All right. Well, city's filling in, or the town, really. Alright. I have suddenly found myself not feeling so hot. I think this is going to be a good point to call it. I'm going to find somebody to drop you guys on with a raid. But, yeah, I'm not feeling so hot. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. To be fair, it's been a long day. My day started at noon today, or well, noon yesterday. So, and then I've been sitting at this computer since 6 p.m. So it's been it's been 10 hours sitting at this PC. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I'm gonna try and find you guys a Skylines 2 streamer that we can take a look at. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching this stream. I do appreciate it. If you're out there, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. It would help me out a great deal if you did. In the meantime, I'm going to take you guys on over to Alicia Fakuznik's channel. We're going to take a look and see what Alicia is up to. So, we're going to go ahead and head on over. Thank you very much.